Mao met Lenin and instantly joined ideas in 1921. The Russians helped out Mao in that they gave him a rival to work against him with. The Russians, in a very fun way, influenced the Chinese government's decisions via this rivalry. Mao did not like his father's advice and knowledge, so it turned Mao against his word. That factor instantly directed Mao to being a member of communism, not his father's nationalist ideas. Mao was turned away from the reaches of imperialism due to the strong opposition against his father. Getting a degree in teaching helped Mao to get a good hold on the people Mao talked to, and also made Mao know to get a point across to someone. He knew what the schools were like and how to take over them by doing this. The students also heard some of his revolutionary spirit and ideas, making them join his cause. The Great Leap Forward was not a good choice in Mao's career, and it backfired, but it ended up making the peasants learn more about Mao. The point of it was to increase steel production to rival against Europe, but ended in famine and mass amounts of dead peasants. It brought along the Cultural Revolution in its wake. Jiang got power across to the masses and society and helped Mao drive the Cultural Revolution. A fair amount of her influence came from the fact that she was a movie star when she was younger, so she had a lot of followers already. She made multiple public appearances and was a very strong person and force, and her word was almost as powerful as Mao.
The Cultural Revolution helped Mao get people, the students, to take over the Chinese population as Mao trained the students in fighting. Mao told the students that they needed to fight against the people who were higher up in society. The people captured would have to work in the fields. The Cultural Revolution gave General Mao an army that he could work with. When General Mao drove away the nationalists, it left China empty so Mao could just walk in and take over the population with his army of peasants. The strategy was that the peasants surrounded the cities as a strategic plan. The taking over also made the Chinese society need a government, so Mao created the People's Republic of China. When Mao paid attention to the peasants, it let them know that Mao was good to them, and when Mao was in the highest position for a short period of time, Mao had paid attention and distributed land to the peasants. The land was taken away after a bit, but the land being distributed gave him an army of peasants for the time that was needed. The Great Leap Forward. The People's Republic of China was one of the many good things that Mao did in his lifetime. Mao used it to gain a lot of power. The PRC took over China and made it one whole nation. As the president of the PRC, Mao could do whatever he wanted to the Chinese nation, and he used that power in his doings. The PRC is still going today after 65 years. The Long March was a very good victory for General Mao, and it gave Mao a lot of supporters through his great leadership. The Long March was a march away from the nationalists who were pursuing him to try and kill the army that he was leading. It also helped Mao get to know the masses, and the masses got to know Mao. The army lost 90% of its forces in the end.